Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com, here with Ryan Villopoto, hometown boy, leading the championship by 5 points. A little bit different scenario than last year. I know last year you were in a hospital having surgery watching this event.
Yeah, you know, it's a bummer what happened last year, but, you know, we're here this year, and it's always nice to come up here and be back in, you know, where I grew up and race in front of the hometown crowd. So, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. Looks like we're going to have some decent weather, so, you know, we'll see if we can get out there and get another win here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first win in the Supercross class for you was 09 here, and you've also won in the lights here.
Yeah, and I've had good luck here, so got my first win in the 450 class here, so, you know, hopefully we can make it, you know, 2 wins here in the 450 class.
Well, you got 5 on the season. Another thing I wanted to ask you, and I've asked a lot of the top guys with Trey Kennard out with that femur, does that help you or hurt you? And what I mean is he can win events. He's won 3 of them. He can be a buffer. Your thoughts?
I mean, he can take points away from guys that I need, you know, behind me, or he can take points away from me. You know, it's a bummer he got hurt, but just depends on the weekend. You know, if how it plays out. You know, like I said, he can be good for me or he can be bad. So, you know, it's just a bummer he got hurt, and you know, I hear it's not too bad though, so he'll be back. But you know, it's hard. That's a hard question to say because you don't know how the weekend's going to play out until you look back on it. So.
All right, I'm going to ask you this. Coming from the Pacific Northwest all through your career since 85's on up, you've ridden a lot of mud races. You got a lot of skill in the mud. It's not raining right now. It could rain, who knows, but it's going to be a soft, ruddy track, and you saw how bad it was last year. Yeah,
you know, it's Seattle always rains, so the dirt's always wet regardless of where they get it, and that's what makes it tough and technical is the ruts and how soft it gets, and even if it's not muddy. So, you know, like I said, looking forward to it, and you know, it can be a big night for sure for gaining or losing points.
You know, I was happy when I raced here, and probably when your dad raced here in the Kingdom. I mean, it seemed to be like it was snowing out here. We were always up here in February, and it was cold and snowing, but we were inside that dome, but it was still not wet, but it was ruddy and soft.
Yeah, it's because it rains here most of the time, and wherever they get that dirt, it's been outside, so it's got moisture in it.
What are you going to do your weekend off? I mean, you guys have been running hard for 15 weeks straight. You get a break next week for Easter.
Get a break, and we'll just swap over to a little bit of outdoors, so not much of a break.